Good evening. I just got home after working and I saw all the messages from everybody. And on Facebook, I got some on Instagram, I got a lot of text messages. And I just feel so overly blessed. I feel so ecstatic to be alive. I honestly did my makeup today because I'm like, let's do the makeup. But in this time where everyone is dying, not everyone, I'm sorry, a lot of people are dying. Sometimes it feels like everybody. And we have all these issues. I'm grateful to still be here, 28 years of existence. January 7th born, a Thursday in the afternoon. Or was it the morning? I think it was the morning. I wasn't there, so I was there, but I don't remember. I think we've gone through a lot. I think as people this year we've gone through a lot. And, losing jobs, being in economic hardship. I've learned a lot about myself over the past year. 27 was the year that I really kind of fell into myself. Even though it was hard, I really became myself. I'm watching my cats eat. They have these bowls and they keep going all over the place. I really came into myself, and what ended up happening is I really embraced my identity as a woman. I really embraced putting up boundaries. I really embraced what religious spirituality I subscribe to, my friendships, the people that I have in my life that are dear to me, the people that I have to get rid of in my life. I just love the fact that this year has been the year where I've really understood that I don't have to prove to anybody anything about my career. This is just from my mask. I've been wearing these KN80s or KN95, masks. I think they're the best. You can breathe so well out of them, but this has been the year where I've really just explored so much. And I think that you learn about yourself through hardship, through, understanding that you'll never have this day again, understanding that, it could be worse, understanding that you have to have gratitude for the small things because those are things that really matter. And I just feel so happy and so blessed. Honestly, I have a tiny apartment, where I'm by myself. I can pay my rent. I have my cats. I have my family. I have my friends. I have amazing people who wish me happy birthday. And I've learned through this year. And of course, I'm still learning. I'm still young, so I don't know everything. But I've really learned about embracing your life and being proud of the person that you are in your life. Not letting anybody tell you what to do. Not letting anybody explain who you are, who you should be, and just really enjoying everything about yourself. I think that that's one of the most important things that you can do is just to enjoy yourself. Hold on, let me do something for my cat. To enjoy yourself and to love, every single day that you have, because really life is a major blessing, and it's really beautiful. I'm moving this with my cats because it's really beautiful, and I feel like enough people do not understand the beauty of life. And it's not their fault, really. I mean, life is very hard and we've all had to deal with it. And so this is the year where 27 was the year where I was like, okay, enough crap. I'm tired of crap. I'm tired of guys that are impossible. I'm tired of being in communities that don't serve me. I'm tired of being around people that don't truly support me. It's tiring. And this was the year that I was like, I want to just have a simple life that I enjoy. I did some things career-wise that were hard for me, but I enjoyed that. This is a year that I really said, okay, what kind of person do I want to be relationally? Do I want to be someone who's angry? Do I want to be someone who's bitter? Or do I want to forgive? Do I want to enjoy, saying hello to someone and really meaning it that I haven't liked for all this time? I mean, you have to really ask yourself those questions. And so I'm still growing, and there's still so much I want to learn and so much that I want to do. And I really want to travel. I really want to be a part of, exploring the beauty of the world. I think the United States and nature, the United States alone is beautiful. But I think that nature in other countries is so beautiful. And I'm going to explore that. And I'm going to really take some time to understand, what it means to explore and what it means to be a part of the circle of life. I'm really peaceful now. That's my Glade thing. I got the wrong scent, but that's okay. I'm really peaceful now. I really just wake up, honestly, like, I'll show you where I sit every morning. I just sit here, and I sit here. I'm gonna pull the window up, and I honestly just look out the window. That was me pulling the blind. I look up the window every morning. It's just cars here. But I look out the window here and I look at the sun, and I'm just like, thank you, God. Like, really and truly. I live really close to the Lincoln Park Zoo. I'm gonna put the shades down, the blinds down. I live really close to Lincoln Park Zoo. So another thing that I like to do is I like to like take a walk and enjoy that. And that's what I've really been doing this year, is taking walks and taking things, you know, day by day and step by step. And health is wealth. Like, no one can define what healthy is for you. I mean that spiritually, I mean that mentally, I mean that job-wise. Like, you have to figure out what that is for yourself. And if that means leaving communities, this is a thing that I really want to put out there. If you have to leave a community to be healthy, you have to freaking do it. And I know it sounds like a difficult thing to do in some ways, but like, you have to leave communities that aren't serving you. And I really understand that this year. I really understand. I don't feel guilty, because I know now that my life is my life. And of course, I'm still going to have issues with that, and I'm still going to stumble, but I know that my life is my life, and the decisions I make are ones that I have to take responsibility for. You have to take personal responsibility for your life. And I would love to be married one day, you know. That's another thing I would like. But I'm also, the reason why I say that is because I see my life like literally in a rocking chair with my partner, looking back on life and being like, wow, life is so beautiful. But the reason why, like, I talk about singleness, I'm going to talk about for a second. I'm so happy to be single because I'm learning how to live life by myself and see what Cara John likes. Like, the tests and trials of like what I do and don't enjoy. And I don't have anyone else to account for. I mean, I have my cats, and look at their Pasta's literally just going to look for food. And I hate that they keep scratching the floor, but whatever. Pasta's going to look for food. That was just me scratching this part of my nose. Not inside, just right here. Because this part, like, you know when you put your mask on, like the outside here itches. But yeah, I'm learning to be more like my cats. They're so carefree, and they just are unconditionally loving. And when people ask me how I'm doing, I used to have so many, like last year, I remember when people asked me how I was doing, I used to be so sad, you know. I used to be so sad all the time, and I would be like, but I wouldn't tell. Well, last year and a few years before was when I would tell people, but I used to be so sad. And this year I'm just like, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, and I'm so happy, and I'm enjoying every moment of everything. And I just hope that you all can do that. When you make your life really simple and you have a job that you enjoy, it doesn't have to be where you want to be, but you have a job that you enjoy with amazing people you work with, that you make enough money for yourself, you have amazing friends, good sex, good food. I mean, there aren't a lot of things outside of that I desire. Of course, there are things in the world that I want. There are things that I want for the world. Like, the world is very broken, and it needs love. Like, the world needs love and good leaders, but I can only do my part. And my part is to have a good life and to enjoy, you know, the parts of life that I can, and to share that with other people, and to just, you know, be a part of helping people to understand that life is really beautiful and that you have to take part in that beauty. And my job on earth is not done. I finally figured out what I want to do. It took me so long because I had to get rid of all that junk of like what I should do religious wise and, you know, poverty wise and money wise and all that stuff. But now I know what I want to do, and I'm going to go after that. And I'm going to do that, but I'm learning to just enjoy having a simple life. Simplicity is beautiful. Look at nature. It's so beautiful. So this is what I've learned. A few things I've learned this year. I was going to do a 28 list things, which I might do later, but this is a good video, I think. And this is more real for right now. So enjoy it. I'm going to make myself some shrimp and waffles and enjoy that. Bye. Thank you for all your wishes. Love you. Have a great day. Blessings.